Alrighty, everyone. Good morning. Welcome back to another episode here of Life on 2. I am going to be doing something a little bit different today. This is not really a motorcycle-related video, even though we are going to be taking Old Monarch to this here meeting today. So, today I want to talk to you about my nonprofit. I've been trying to make a video on my nonprofit for a while because I want to incorporate all aspects of my life with this motorcycling element, because it kind of all comes together because I use the motorcycle to get around. We became an official nonprofit in 2019, at the end of 2019. And before that, we were a student service organization. We had raised over $150,000 in the course of like 3 to 4 years. Sorry, I heard something rattling. I don't think it was me though. And you know, it's been a long time for us. It's something that, when I say us, it's myself and a friend and a partner of mine, John Muto. And there's a whole backstory on it. I don't want to take up too much time, but essentially, we were a nonprofit we were a student service organization in the Loyola Marymount University from 2016 to 2019. And while we were there, we focused on homelessness, hunger and child abuse in the Los Angeles area. And during that time, we worked with so many fantastic organizations such as Habitat for Humanity, the Raise Foundation, and the LA Food Bank. We also implemented our own peanut butter projects where our student volunteers would pack lunches for the homeless people in the area as well as distribute them. John Muto's mom is a special education teacher in the Los Angeles LAUSD, and her students wanted to contribute, so they would make personal hygiene bags, and we would also hand those out. So fast forward to 2019, we became our own official nonprofit 501c3 tax-exempt entity. And with that, we actually decided to focus our mission statement and the focus of our efforts down towards children and providing them with education. So not only do they have access to, let's say, secondary education such as college or university, but they also have access to educational initiatives that will improve their quality of life. And so that's like a whole long-winded statement. I personally believe, and this is coming from the teachings of my father, that children are the future. And if we raise them right and we give them the opportunities to succeed, then I think our whole world will become a better place. So that is the governing ideals behind the Heal Los Angeles Foundation. So, like I said, we were founded in late 2019, and we had this whole great strategic plan about... Something smells like it's burning, son. We had this whole great strategic plan. Whoopsies. Yep, we're going to squeeze through there. And obviously, COVID-19 put a big old monkey wrench in that. And I'm not going to lie, we were put back. We didn't know what to do as far as... How are we going to give classes to these kids? How are we going to meet in person? Any of this stuff. So we really had to sit back and figure it out. Since our inception as a nonprofit, we've been talking about doing a cooking class. We took meetings with nonprofit organizations. We partnered with one in particular called Common Threads because they had an extensive network of LAUSD schools, and we thought that we could piggyback off of those relationships. You know, we're weeks away from dropping our class, from selecting a school, and COVID happens. They shut down the country, all the schools go online, so we didn't know what to do. But we knew we had to do something. We're a nonprofit, we're not gonna do nothing, so we knew we needed to do COVID-19 relief, and that is part of our mission statement, is to help out any severe or extreme, like, unforeseen situations in which we could help the communities. So we're going to stop here, but long story short, we decided to do our COVID-19 relief effort programs, which consisted of 2 initiatives. The first was created or founded, I guess, back in March when the pandemic really happened, and it took us about a month into April, around near the end of April, actually it's almost 2 months, to get together what are now known as our grab and go meals. And that's actually where I'm going to today. Alrighty. Woo-hoo. As I was saying, in March of 2020, we really started to figure out what it is that we could do to help the communities. And there was an extreme food insecurity. There's always been food insecurity, actually, in the Los Angeles area. It was a mission of ours as a student organization, but when the pandemic hit and there was all these shortages of food and stuff, it created a big gap between those less fortunate individuals who rely on the regional food banks to get themselves some meals. So we noticed that gap and we realized we needed to try and help bridge that gap. Luckily, I had a friend who had a connection at this company called Fresh and Lean, and Fresh and Lean, they basically make like healthy, individual and proportion meals for athletes. So the friend of mine who introduced us actually was a gym owner who trains athletes named Johnny Louch. I think he's been in some of my videos. And we made the connection, kind of explained what we were looking to do, and they said, whatever you need, we got you. So since April of 2020, we've handed out, and I'm filming this right now in May of 2021, we've handed out over 23,000 meals to over 1,800 families in the Los Angeles area. And that was a really big milestone. Excuse me, I'm just trying to, where's this thing? Come on. Yeah. That was a really big milestone for us because it's important, in my opinion, as a nonprofit, to show the communities that we're here to help and we're here to stay. And that's only one element of how we plan to do that. And it's been really well. So it's been hosted through one of our board members' church. Our board member's name is Ray Dennis. He's the pastor of the Gospel Mission Baptist Church. Gospel Mission Baptist Church, yes. That's actually where we're going today because Fresh and Lean wants to do some more marketing for the program. When the program first started in 2020, we were giving out meals 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, not 10 to 12 or 10 to 2, I believe. And that was great, but I don't know what's going on. But as school kind of started, we dialed it back, so we do it every Wednesday now. And it seems like a program, as long as Fresh and Lean is happy with it, we're going to continue to do these. We're looking to expand our location into a second location for distributions. So yeah, it's just been a fantastic experience that we've been able to help the communities in the way that we have. The church members that are part of Ray's congregation, they're the ones that have been handing out meals. They were doing it during the pandemic, like during the height of the pandemic, 5 days a week, just as volunteers, you know what I mean? They feel strongly about their community and they wanted to give back. So that was awesome. And then now, obviously, they're still doing it just 1 day a week, but the community and the volunteers that Ray has, you can really feel the good energy and the good vibes. And every time that I do make it out to the church to help hand out meals, it's always a great time for me because these people are like my friends, you know what I mean? I haven't seen them in a while. We hang out, we talk, we shoot the stuff, tell jokes, and we hand out meals. And it's just a really gratifying experience. My whole goal is to impact the communities of Los Angeles, to make them a better place, and to inspire like-minded children and individuals to do the same thing. But I'd like to take this time when I'm out there to really interact with the people of the communities that I want to better and try to listen with an open ear and open heart as far as, you know, what it is that they need that I can give them. So, yeah, we're on our way right now to South Los Angeles. We'll be there in about 20 minutes or so, maybe less if I go a little bit faster. And we will check back in there. Peace! We got to give a shout out to, Fresh and Lean for their partnership with us. Was in neutral. For Ray's church and their volunteers, because they've just been a blessing. We couldn't make this happen actually without them. So it's just very blessed, very fortunate to have the connections that we do, and that we're able to utilize those connections for a greater good. You know what I mean? That's our sign right there. Start times at 11 a.m. Grab and go meals powered by Fresh and Lean. And here we go. Morning. So we gonna park, and then we go, oh, they must have redid the parking lot. It looks really nice. Wow. Woo. Morning. How are you guys? All right. So I'm gonna take this off because I want to show you guys. All right. Let's turn this maybe so you can see it better. It's gonna be a weird angle, I already know, but gotta wear my Heel LA uniform. You know what I mean? Put that bad boy back there, and then now we are ready to do some good work. So we just finished, gonna get dressed. What a great day. Got to see all my people. I love seeing these guys. Yeah, they're so nice. Nice. Okay. So, I guess before we hop on the highway again, thank you guys for watching. If you are interested in learning more about the Heal Los Angeles Foundation and the fantastic work that we currently do and that we plan to continue to do, you can, I'll leave the link down in the bio for all our socials. Our website is still under construction right now. So, without further ado, thank you guys for staying with me on this episode. Hope you stay safe out there. Show a little bit of kindness. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. All right, time to go fast, man. Let's go.